I swear, people in their dickish ways. Let's see. What the fuck? That was weird. But anyway. Yeah, you're first, bro. Mimi Pandu, you are first. What fucking assholes, man. Going around and saying that I'm doing illegal drugs. It's so dumb. But, so I'm not going to be talking about my smokes no more, since they want to do that. Shy dude, come on, man. I swear to God, I just saw someone that looked like an asshole walk by my fucking house. You want the popo called on you, boy? You come to this house. I'll call the police. They know who you are. I know your full name. Exactly, the blue barrel selling man. Were they stealing safes? Probably. 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 Doing his stupid laugh. You know that stupid laugh he does? That stupid laugh. I'm lame. Only lame people say the word lame. Remember that one time he was saying everyone was doxing him by saying his name, but it's him who literally said his own name. Dang, Mountain Boys is awesome then, man. Yeah, I'll be on for a while. I have some videos we need to see, okay? Because disclosure is about to happen. And I'm not kidding you. I'm serious. They're getting the governments of the world ready for this shit. Are you ready? Are you ready to accept that there's aliens and we have been communicating with them? Dude. Thank you, shy dude. Keep your head up, girl. Don't let these clowns get to you. Thank you. Thank you. Interdimensional. All of them. All of them. Yeah, I got the videos. Yeah, but this is like the government disclosure. The big one. The big one. You believe in aliens more than ghosts? That's awesome. That's awesome. I believe in both. Do I know what ghosts are? Are they dead people? Maybe. There's other things they can be, though, at the same time. I think we're just starting to crack the ice on the paranormal in our studies and the stuff. I don't understand why, though. You believe in aliens more than anything you can't see? You can't see air. Do you believe in air? Can't see gravity, dark matter, dark energy. Do you believe in those? Those are invisible. Did Jesus die for aliens too? Yeah! He said preach the gospel to every living creature. Aliens would be considered living creatures, right? Hi, 40. How are you? I'm doing good. We can prove air and gravity exists. We can prove the other things exist as well. Go to LA, you can still see the air. And you, Mary, needs to stop telling grown adults what to do with their own lawns. Do you think they receive divine revelation like humans? Probably. Possibly. Maybe. Jason's good. He's in a facility right now. He's just working on getting better. You know. We'll see him soon enough, whenever the time is, whenever they release him. I have no idea. I'm not in control of that, neither is he. But he's not having a good time. He misses me. He misses me and he's going nuts without me right now. I will not digress what his diagnosis is, Darkesh. That is for him to tell you. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. You think they already carried the gospel throughout the galaxy then? Yeah, why not? And Cheryl, have you ever heard of etiquette where it's very rude to caps lock everything you say? He don't have anything on his uncle. He's just throwing threats because he's an idiot. I don't know why that dude wants to like look like such a creepoid. No one gives a shit about him. Do you think you're gonna have a little fucking hissy fit, dude? And people are gonna want to have anything to do with you after you fucked him over? Fuck you. Is it Friday? It's Friday. It says Friday 13th, Redux. Been doing this for 2 years. Anyone can get Easy Cloud app and watch my 8 cameras live with playback for the last 7 days. The QR code is in the community tab along with mugshots. That's kind of creepy, dude. Nah, I'm not interested in watching someone 24 hours. I have no interest in that. Ooh, the aliens being ultra-terrestrial. Ooh. I'm already subscribed to Mr. Myth. Mr. Mythos. I'm already subscribed to him. So, we watched the same shite. That's awesome.
This.
That is awesome. But I got other things to show you guys tonight. Dudes. I do. I just like talking to you guys right now. Awesome, Janet. What day of creation did God make the aliens? Well, it doesn't really say, because technically Genesis begins the days of the earth, not the cosmos. Jesse, why are you assuming about what I want in my life? Anyway. Got any knowledge on the reptilian conspiracy? In my mind, a lot. A lot. I just watched some videos of MK Ultra and the reptilian people getting stuck in a trance. Like Al Roker. I'm sorry. And then there's Turtle Man. There's Turtle Man, Mr. Mitch McConnell. He's definitely a reptile. Why did you say we cannot prove air? No, I said you cannot see air, not prove it. See. Seeing and proving is two different things. I think there are lots of reptiles in the government. Oh, yeah. Lady Hillary Clinton, Lady Gaga. Oh my god. See, but you can see it under a microscope. You can't see it with your own eyes. So without said products, you wouldn't be able to see air. That's what I meant, Mr. Smarty Pants. Can aliens be possessed by demons like humans? Probably. Leave the legend Lady Gaga out of this. Oh no. Oh no. Beyonce's a reptilian. You see how her face morphs? It's weird. That's true, Sabella. No, you can't cure depression. I've always had the melancholy. It is my thing. It's supposed to storm? What's my weather forecast tonight? Oh, it's like a 10% of a shower. This is the hottest fucking, like, middle of September I've ever been in. And I lived in the South. Yeah, it goes up right in the beginning of the morning, I guess. So yay, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and it looks like next Friday all rain. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. Anyway. They say that octopuses could be aliens. Because they're unlike any other creature. I have a black cat on Friday the 13th, but I don't have my Jason. So that's sad. No Jason on Friday the 13th. Jason went to Camp Crystal. He ain't gonna be back for a while. Octopuses have personalities and they love. They hug their people. It's cute. Have you ever seen that? They're so cute. Yeah, exactly. Jason Voorhees is MIA. Camp Crystal, oh my. I know, right? I had to. Come on, I had to do it. Friday the 13th. Maybe I should watch. What is your favorite Friday the 13th? I think mine's the third one. Or the one, Jason in New York. That was funny. That was a good one. The pizza's delicious. I have a lot of leftovers of it. The thing is huge. Are you guys really freaking over Lady Gaga? I think she's just a New Yorker and she likes being weird. But she probably is an alien. You would say the third or Freddy versus Jason? Yeah, Freddy versus Jason. I love that one. I don't know, Glipglops. I would assume the demon would possess the being that is most compatible with said demon. Play the video? Okay.
If you've been waiting to apply for this... Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a lawyer at Redux. Apply as soon as you're unable...
Okay. So let's see this shit. We got a Lady Gaga being her brilliant ass self, being the queen of queens, right here. The fuck is she doing? Okay, let me put the sound on for you guys. Desktop audio connected. Lady Gaga, start.
Dada, can I have one picture, Dada, please?
Stop pushing, boys.
Dada, you got AJ, can I have one picture, please?
Wow. Boys, let's back up and get squashed. Get a bit closer. You're like an ant. You're someone's foot. Stay there. Get back, dude. We'll give her space. Fans, she's not going to do anything for you.
Bye, Dada.
Well, it's got to work for that.
I love ya.
Okay, this is my take on it, okay? This is my take on that video. It's pretty easy. It's performance art. She always loves being fucking weird. That's her thing, is being fucking weird. She has pyro. Maybe she was having a bad day and on a lot of medication. No, I think it was performance art. It was just one of those times she decided to be fucking weird. Now she's in the upcoming Joker sequel. She's not a great actress, so she must have not gotten the best deal. I mean, have you seen her performance in The House of G? No. No, I haven't. Oh Lord, what now do you have, sir? MK Ultra glitches and strange behaviors. Ooh, that sounds fun to look at. The glitches of the people. Gosh, I can't wait to have my husband in my arms. I miss his cuddles. I'm sorry, Sabella. That sucks. It's the worst acting ever made. Urgh. Yay. Nick will kiss it. 0, I've never taken any glip. Occupier document. Chill out. You're sounding like a religious zealot. Hey, Lynn, where do you get your uncouthness from? I'm asking for a friend. How do they not bother me? Of course they do. But they're what I have for the moment. You should highly recommend. A lot of people say that to me. Aha! You got a timeout. Oh Lord, don't argue about Lady Gaga. People have their opinions. Can we allow people to have their opinions? Some people loved it, some people hated it. Lady Gaga's Italian, so she kind of looks like her. I get it. Let's see these glitches.
Emotions and business aside, you have to separate the two, and you don't know how to do that. So that's where I come in, and I keep your emotions and I deal with your emotions over here. But when it comes time for business, I
Jesus,
what you told me on the emotion side into handling it in a professional manner.
Woman, what the fuck you doing with your eyeballs like that? Are you doing that like game where you see this is the right side, this is the left side, this is the right side, this is the left side, this is the right side, this is the left side? Maybe she got something in her eye and she's like, I don't know.
Because sometimes it's hard for you to
Why you man?
It's Lady Gaga again.
Gaga. Can I have one pizza, Gaga, please?
Stop pussy boy.
Gaga, when you got AJ, can I have one pizza, please?
She is so fucking tiny. I'm sorry, Becca. I gotta give your mod back. Bam. I don't know, I just think it's Lady Gaga being her weirdo self. So, like... But she tiny.
Boys, this back up, and get squashed. Get a bit closer. If you look at Anne.
Maybe she had some ultra cool bud, and she believes she's like slowed down time or something like that.
Good. Stay there. Get back, Dave. We'll give her space. Fans, she's not going to do anything for you.
Bye, Gaga.
Well, stay away for that.
I love ya.
Wee. Ah, I've seen this so many times of Beyonce. She's drugged up, man. She's on that 2C. You know, cause this motherfucker is in cahoots with P. Diddy. They're buddies, you know? Buddies. La 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 la. Either she ate drugs, she could be just totally dissociated. She's gone through a lot. No, she doesn't even blink. But I think it's probably some Tootsie.
You know, on the backside, Isaiah Thomas. But it's just going to be, you know, they're going to give it a run, but, you know, it's just going to be hard to beat the Cavs right now. I think they're on top of the game.
Yeah, I got to go with the majority. You know, they're on a mission right now. You know, I guess they want to show the public that last year wasn't a fluke for us. You know, we're here, we're for real, and we're for real team.
Speaking of showing us, 2 Chainz, you got a shot, 2 Chainz? You got a shot, let me see that shot, dog. Speaking of showing us,
Trap now.
Sorry, I have to block someone for lying about me. That's what you get for having my mother's name.
Got a shot. Speaking of showing us, 2 Chainz. You got speaking of showing us. 2
Oh
Chainz,
shit,
you got a shot, 2
he's
Chainz.
flying high.
Got a shot. Let me see that
See, he probably on the 2C2.
shot, dog.
Oh Lord, with your added la la la, it made it creepy. He's like, oh yeah, I woke up. There you go. That was a good trip,
remind yourself that you need
buddy.
to focus and try not to let stuff bother you as much as possible. But it is going to bother you.
When I was human, I am
I
human.
was human. I am human still. But it,
Dude, I have seen all of these.
but I was just referring to myself in the past. Not that I was not human.
Thank you so much.
I am human, still.
You're awesome.
But I was just referring to myself in the past.
He probably doesn't think he's human anymore because he got Elon Musk's like chip. Mm-hmm. These are old. This is from 6 years ago.
Not that I was not human.
Privacy thing, and
He's a fucking robot, dude.
thought that was a fascinating answer.
It's okay. You want to take off the hoodie?
No, I never take off the hood.
I know you don't. What's with that? There's a group of women in the audience that wish you would. And
No.
girls?
Whoa.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah, that's okay.
Can you explain what this instant personalization thing was that you did and why you did it and what was...
I think he was uncomfortable by the sexual harassment that interviewer did to him. Can you take off your shirt? The women want to see it. Imagine if it was let's turn that around. Imagine if it was a group of men that was saying that to a younger woman. Can you take off your shirt, honey? We'd really like to see it. Imagine if that was turned around. I'm sorry. That is sexual harassment, and women need to stop treating men like that. If we don't like being treated like that, girls, we don't treat men like that. Period. Any news on Jason? Oh, he's doing great. He's doing great. He was telling me how much he loved me and everything. He's doing good.
What's the value of it to your users?
Maybe I should take off the hoodie.
Take off the hoodie.
Go ahead.
You want
What
to?
the hell?
You want? Go ahead. Here. Let me get someone. You all right?
Yeah.
This is a great moment in internet history.
What?
You all right?
What are we gonna do with the mic?
Put it on your...
Put it on the collar of your t-shirt. You want to...
You need some help?
No.
All right.
Don't do it, dude.
Sorry about the...
Sorry about being loud, Mark.
No, it's...
We're not even yelling at you.
Yeah.
Yet.
We're not going to yell at you.
No, we're of course not. That is a warm hoodie.
Yeah, no, it's a thick hoodie. It's a company hoodie. We print our mission on the inside.
What? Oh,
really?
my God, the inside of the hoodie, everybody. Take a moment. What is it? Making the
world more open and connected.
Oh my God, it's like a secret
Cool.
cult. Look at that, making the world open and connected, stream graph platform, and this weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, 2000.
No, it's 2010.
Oh no. This weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati.
It's the Baphomet, guys. It's the Baphomet. You see? There's the horns. There's the chin fuzz. Baphomet. I did it. In a circle. Boom. Bam. Did. Done. Ah. No one's silencing a science teacher. You're just being a dick, bro.
Oh my God, it's like a secret.
Cool.
Does your students call you a dickhead? Because they should. Hey, teacher dickhead.
This weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati.
He's probably one of those teachers that abuse his students and tell them how stupid because they don't have as much knowledge as him. That's probably the type of teacher he is.
Oh my God, it's like a secret cult.
People of Australia and of our show, we were very empathetic about what happened and very sort of horrified. And so we were wondering, how is everyone going and how's Kim doing?
What?
Poor teacher dickhead. When we see him next, we all should be like, hey, teacher dickhead, how are you, bud?
Okay.
She's
sorry, is there some
disassociated.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that. So I just was wondering
They
how
just
everyone's
came
doing.
in.
I love those awkward
Hello,
moments.
Courtney, have we lost you?
Bad news for the Obama administration.
Oh, come on. That ain't her being an alien or a glitch or anything. It's just her trying to hear them. And I'm sorry, she doesn't come off to be the smartest of chicks. Kind of airheady. You know what I mean? Teacher dickhead. Exactly. Hopefully you change your name to teacher dickhead. That'll be the best.
We have this new CNN ORC poll, which is quite a turnaround in
See, that tells you people do not like war.
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison, let's go to Terrace English for the head of the pick.
There's a story to that. She actually had a stroke when that happened. She was having a mini stroke, and that's why that happened. It's not a glitch or anything. She just had a mini stroke, bros. Like, I've seen all these clips. Ooh, yum. Aw, Becca made a freaking pumpkin pie, bros. No, not unhide Becca. Sorry, Becca. Didn't mean to do that. Exactly, Light Pecker. War. Good God, no. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again now. She is cute. She's a pretty blonde. I agree. I didn't mean to.
We had a very Darrison.
Oh, God. Your editing sucks. Knowledge is power. Don't do the slow thing. We heard what she said the first time. You don't have to do the slow-mo, bro. Sorry, I'm being, like, critical. I should press my doctor for the spinal tap and MRI. I really should. I have that, I forgot what it's called, but when I, like, lean over like that, I feel, like, the buzzing coming from my spine. What is it called? I do have that symptom. I don't debate glip glops.
Let's go ahead. Terror's the bit. Have the pet.
Have the bit.
I'm sorry.
What the hell, woman?
Yeah, watch the drill there.
Yeah, it's a difficult title. It's a good day to die.
No, this isn't funny about fucking Bruce Willis, man. About him saying it's a glitch with his speech. Dude has Alzheimer's that causes that. That ain't funny, man. Rip Bruce. Bruce Willis is still alive. He didn't die. Yeah, he's still going, man. I mean, he has aphasia and people are making fun of it, man. Like, yeah, he's still alive. But aphasia is when your speech gets messed up, and I've dealt with a couple patients in my life who've had aphasia. Sometimes they can only repeat one word, like, yeah, or they go, no, yeah. Like, it's they also have problems with, Bruce Willis is not dead. Google that shit. It also can cause problems with swallowing. So it depends on where he is. He may have to start doing that thick water and that drink thickener. So this isn't right.
But I suppose it's because you had kind of a good day, and if you would have died, well, so be it. Is that it?
That's right. That's a good question. Have a sandwich, and let's go shopping.
Yeah.
Die hard.
That would have been your chosen time.
Well, it's about, it makes about as much sense. A good, or maybe there is a good day to die hard.
Yeah. I tell you what.
Oh, bless that man so much. Oh. Bless him so much. Like, see, I don't see that as a glitch. I guess this was before his diagnosis came out. Like, that just, oh my God. Like, Bruce Willis is the guy, dude.
You've had a rough year. You've had a year that would test a lot of people. Illness in the family.
This is the scene where she's like, you can obviously see she's dissociated, and she says strawberries, ew. Like she was seeing something else. This could be associated to MK Ultra, because she was very abused and handled. One minute. dudes, someone called my phone, and I don't even know who he is, but he sounded a lot like Draven, to tell me that Bruce Willis isn't disabled. Yes, he is. Yeah, I think they are being dick over people's medical problems. Like, anyway, please, if I don't know who you are, please don't call me. That's just not right to do to someone. Thank you.
A breakup, this spasm of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ah, weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strong Brittany. Yeah, it was a weird time. Ew. I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
I'm sorry, Brittany. Like, the woman's pregnant. She's going through this horrible scandal with these fucking assholes. They're just like my trolls who don't make... I mean... I've been in her position so many times, just getting sick of the same questions over and over again. And people acting like there's something wrong with me. It's, oh, I'm so sorry, Brittany.
We will turn now.
God, I can't stand TMZ. Oh, 1 minute, guys. My groceries have came. I will be right back. Boop. I did it. I did it. So let's do a quick grocery haul. Yay. So the first thing I got, I never tried this stuff, but I got the bubbly sparkling water. It's called Bellini Bliss. It's peach, pineapple, and mango flavored. So I got that. I got a lot of drinks though. I'm not lying. I'll be honest. Cause it's hot. I got myself a 0 sugar Dr. Pepper, because I need my Dr. Pepper, and I haven't had one for the last couple days, so I figured I should do that. I love these. I got some kombucha. I got the Brew Doctor, the Clear Mind one. It has rosemary, mint, sage, and green tea. I love that stuff. I have the Health Aid kombucha. This is the Happy Gut one. And it's ginger and a pineapple, and it says it's a belly reset. And I've had both of these before. The Clear Mind does really relax you, but if you're like having diarrhea or you can't poop or something's going on with your digestion, I very much recommend that. Let me get this bag. I'm showing you my drinks, I guess, first. Nothing in there. No drinks in there. Okay. I also got this. This was on sale, and I was like, ooh, I want the Starbucks pink drink. It's strawberry acai. I love this stuff. I love the pink drink. It's yummy. It's good. It's refreshing. And then I think this is the last drink I had. I just wanted to try it because I haven't tried it. And it's the Zero Sugar Mountain Dew in Voodoo. It's a mystery flavor. Who knows what it is? I don't know. You don't like kombucha? I'm sorry. And then I got some canned things, which I got some beets. I told you I eat a lot of beets. And banana pepper rings. They're super cheap, these things, and these are really good with eggs. I really like these. I also got some whipped cream, and you'll find out why. I got a little bit of whipped cream. I got some celery, because I love my celery. I got a head of broccoli, because I love my broccoli. And then I got 2 cucumbers, because I love the cucumbers. These are things that I usually chomp around during the day instead of having like processed food. I have these type of things, and they're so much better. And then I had to get some dip for the veggies, of course, so I got the good old-fashioned hell of a good dip, because it's hell of a good. It's fucking awesome shit. And then I got some Greek Gods honey vanilla yogurt. I love this stuff. It's so nice and healthy, and it makes your belly feel good. And I'm kind of sad about a couple things. Actually, one thing, because they had to do an exchange. I usually get these like chocolate-filled marshmallows because I like s'mores, and they're like only like 1 carb or something like that, but instead of that they gave me the stuffed puff cinnamon toast crunch, so I have no idea how these are, but they're probably really good, you know. Yeah, the sat fat is only 1 gram, a couple carbs, 1 gram of protein, some calcium and potassium in them. 1.5 grams of fat, 90 calories. I love marshmallows. And then for my marshmallows, I got some honey-made graham crackers. They also feel good when you have a tummy ache. And then this is my favorite stuff. I got some delicious blackberries. I'm a blackberry queen. I love that stuff. And then I got a nice container of delicious mangoes. I love mangoes, obviously. And then I think, yeah, that's it. Anyone guess how much these groceries costed me? All those groceries costed only $30. That's all. Only $30. And I'm like, yes. Because that is some good snackage. Is this what obese people eat? No, this is what obese people eat when they're trying to lose weight. I have had mangoes and sticky rice, Janet. I love that stuff. Everyone's like 180, 130, 248. No, only $30. Yeah. I know, this is why Jason loves me to shop, because I always get the bargains. What I do is I just get everything that's on the sale page. And since I love, and you know, if I have to pay a little extra for fruits, I usually do, because fruits are like a really good staple in your diet. Cooking stream? I can't do a cooking stream with this. It's all like raw. Does that include the app pay and tip? No, it's the purchase for the groceries. The app pay and the tip came to like $8. Ooh, okay. So I just tasted the Voodoo Mountain Dew, and to me, it's a very Kool-Aid-y type taste. But I'm thinking gummy worms? Tastes like gummy worms. Or maybe papaya. Never heard of Voodoo Mountain Dew. Nah, man. It's called the 2024 mystery flavor, but it's really good and refreshing. Wow, they took out that shit. The Brahmamade fucking oil or whatever it is. Yeah, it's good. What's the calories in the drink? 0. It's the 0 sugar. But yeah, it's like 0 calories. And it's actually got a low sodium too. Only 75 milligrams of sodium. So it's not bad actually. You know, 75 milligrams of sodium is only 3% of your sodium intake for the day, so. I never had trashed apple dew. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. But I'm gonna save this for later. Because I really want my stomach kombucha. It's actually got a very good, like, ginger taste to it. It's kind of like a pineapple flavored ginger ale, this kombucha. By Health Aid. But I love kombucha. Oh. Yum. So that's my drink for today. What is kombucha? Okay, kombucha is pretty much a fermented tea, like green tea or black tea, it doesn't matter. But it's what causes what it ferments in is this like giant mushroom fungi thing, and it sits there and you let it sit for a couple weeks, and then you get beautiful kombucha after you strain it and all that stuff. It does, though, like, have, like, a very minimal amount of alcohol in it, though. But very minimal, like 0.5% or something like that. Or 0.3%, something like that. I can't see the alcohol content. I don't know if they put it on here. Doesn't look like it, though. But I used to know a couple of ladies who made their own kombucha. So you're scared to try it? Oh, it's awesome. And whoever sent me a Cash App, thank you. I don't want to make a meal. I have a bunch of pizza. I have a little bit of tiki masala, and then I wanted veggies. Straightforward veggies. To naman. Raw. Jason's fine. I'm sorry, Janet. Have you tried different kinds? What is Shanny nom on? Vegetables and fruit. That's what I nom on. Or those salsa sun chips. Those are really good. And I like sun chips because they give you your like daily dose of whole grains. And they're not that bad for you. And the salsa ones, the garden salsa ones, oh my god. They're so good. Especially the mini ones. It's like the mini garden salsa ones that come in like the Pringles can. They're like so punched with flavor. Hi Brian, how are you, sweetheart? Yep, I know how to make kombucha too. I've attempted once, but I was too scared to drink it. Have you tried cotton candy grapes? No, I haven't. I haven't. But, like, I don't eat a lot of grapes, though, to tell you the truth. I usually, like, my fruit of choice is either blackberries and mango. Like, I just... They're my favorite. And we have a Gavin and a watermelon right now. Hi, babies. Why are you staring at me? Do you need foods? Do you need foods yet? You want some foods? You want some foods, Gavin? Or you just noticed I got food, so you're like, oh, it's foods. They're all veggies. You're not gonna like them. There's no fish. There's no fish. You still have a can. You still have a can of foods, boys. How about this? Right before I go to bed, I'll make sure you guys get all the fill-ups. Because you've already had your foods. But I'll give you a little bit before bed. How about that, babies? I know, they're both sitting under me being like, when does Jason get out of the hospital? I don't know. The pizza is delicious. I have a lot of leftovers. So I'm excited over that. I get to have pizza. And it's like this, it's really nice. Whoever got it for me, it's the Sicilian crust. So it's nice and soft, and it's got these big chunky veggies on them. Ah, that's awesome. Janet. Enjoy. Yup. He's called me. It was you, Toffee. Thank you. You feel like pizza now? Go have your pizza, man. So, the glitch video, it's pretty much making fun of people's mental health, so but I have to get this to you. Okay? L.A. Marzulli, 3 hours ago, just posted this, and as you can read it, the Pope is having a UFO conference. Okay? The Pope is having a UFO fucking conference. But this isn't my only evidence that they're getting ready to do full frickin' disclosure. Toffee is gonna be accused of being Teddy. No. I seen their name. I'm giving their mods back, but just go a little lighter on people, Toffee. You're welcome. This is crazy, man. This is fucking crazy what's going on right now. Hello?
Hey, Shanny, you're not Christian.
Does this sound like Draven to you guys?
I'm not Draven. My name is James. I'm Snoopy's papa. You are a Christian, you're just not a Catholic. You're a Protestant.
What a weirdo! Was that Draven? It sounded like him. He says it's not. But don't call me. You're Christian. Why are you caring about the Pope? Because it's the Pope having a fucking UFO conference. One of the biggest leaders in the entire world is having a UFO conference. I would assume people would like to know this because it's part of history. That's why. I guess he's just like beginning to like show this man. Probably the light behind me. It's outside. It's not nothing weird or UFO. Right? It wasn't Draven? Okay. Well, you know, ew. That's uncomfortable. Dude.
UFOs are real, burgeoning, and not going away. I am your intrepid host. Welcome to another episode of UFO Update. And we'll get into this update, but first a word from our trusted sponsor. Are you worried about the future of the U.S.?
Oh, come on, L.A. Marzulli. I don't care about gold. I want to know of the truth. Not gold. Oh my God, he's even supporting the Donald Trump fucking gold shit. You ain't Catholic, so you can't watch anything about the Pope. You're Protestant. What are you doing with your life? Why are you showing the Pope? The dude's calling again, dude. Alright. Let's see. I like the non-judgy Christians. The Christians that are just laid back and cool and don't point their fingers because they know nobody's perfect Christians. But this weirdo is straight up being blocked. Cause we ain't having that shit. We ain't having that shit. Not showing the number. Jesus, I ain't gonna dox the dude. Oh. Now I'm being texted a billion times. There we go. You know, if you were a fan of me, you would have heard me say, if I do not know you, do not call me. Can you call them? No. Behave. Down, boy.
Encourage you to do it. But like with all investments like this, there is...
I'm not going to invest in frickin' Trump gold. You can kiss my ass, LA.
Risk. Pray about it, think about it, but go to Noble...
You can kiss my asshole, LA.
Gold investment.
Oh my God, Jason would get so mad at me. He'd be like, I'm friends with LA Marzulli. I've talked to him so many times. I'm sorry. Sorry, LA.
.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. So this headline came across my desk. I think you'll find it absolutely interesting. I know I did. So Pope Francis is going to do what? He's going to discuss UFO questions in the Vatican. So even the Vatican is talking about this stuff now.
He's going to discuss the questions in the Vatican? What are you seeing in your Lucifer telescope, Vatican? What the shit is going down, Vatican? I want to know.
And, you know, it's ongoing. The bottom line is, what are we looking at? And I talk about this in the new book, Rungs of Disclosure. This is a mock-up of it, but this is basically what it looks like. We're excited about it. We have a preset.
Oh, man. Do you know that would be a great gift to give Jason? He'd love that. Did he say pray about investing gold? Yes. Yes, he did.
Sell on this thing right now, lamarzulli.com, lamarzulli.com, Rungs of Disclosure. And I'm not going to give away the punchline, but it's $5 off right now. It's a pre-sale, and I'll give you an autographed copy. But the last chapter, I tell you what I think the scenario is for the burgeoning UFO phenomena, and I think you'll find that fascinating. So This is August 12th, so it's a while back. Declassified U.S. government messages suggest crashed UFO recovered after the 1947 Roswell case.
I judge no one's faith anymore. I will judge lack of faith because it's pretty scientifically obvious now that there's something out there, some creative being. But entity, source, energy, however you want to take it. But I'm not going to beat someone up on that shit. No way. No way. I find it interesting how people put their faith. Thank you, Janet.
Case. Partly redacted signal messages appear to discuss the recovery of crashed UFOs in the city of Kingman, Arizona, in the spring of 1953. A senior U.S. government figure appeared to discuss the existence of crashed UFOs that were allegedly recovered nearly 6 years after the infamous Roswell incident. In newly released messages made public by a whistleblower, Christopher Mellon, 66, is the former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence to the Bill Clinton and George W. Bush administrations, and later for Security and Information Operations. He also served as the Staff Director of the United States Senate Select Committee on Intelligence. In a startling post on X, he has released partly redacted signal messages between himself and an unnamed top-ranking intelligence official that appears to discuss the recovery of crashed UFOs in the city of Kingman, Arizona in the spring of 1953.
Hey, dude, if you subscribe to the Church of Bigfoot, that's some righteous shit there, dude. You're a cool motherfucker. I support you. Enjoy the Bigfoot. The Bigfoot is our brothers, man.
It was almost 6 years after the infamous Roswell UFO incident in the town of the same name in New Mexico in July 1947. So let me just stop you right there for a second. This goes
Actually
to the heart of the matter. David Grush talking about a crashed retrieval group. In other words, some sort of a group in our military, whatever, that is out picking up, retrieving these crashed UFOs. So we know Roswell was retrieved. That's why we made 2 films on Roswell. Shameless plug, do your homework. Streaming.lamarzulli.net, streaming.lamarzulli.net. You can stream those. Roswell Exoneration, where we talk about Jesse Marcel Sr., and of course, in the debris field, where we actually find 2 pieces of the craft that had been buried for decades, over 70 years. So something is going on. But circling back to David Grush, who's before Congress stating on the record that we have in our military, in some wing of the government, some black ops deal, who knows, a crash retrieval program. And here we've got, we know Roswell, absolutely. In fact, in the film, we sit there and we talk about Walter G. Haught's affidavit. It was only opened after he passed on. So he did this. It's a legal affidavit. It's the whole thing is signed and sealed, and lawyers are present, notary, the whole deal. And he states on the record that he was brought into Hangar 84, which we got into. It's in the film on UFOs that Gil Zimmerman and I did together, which is 2 thumbs up, Gil. But we're in that hangar, and Walter G. Haught says on the record in that deathbed affidavit that he saw the remains of the craft. He saw the UFO. He saw the bodies under the tarps. I mean, you have too many people coming on the record. Now you've got this. UFOs are real, burgeoning, not going away. This is the coming great deception, but I digress. The Roswell mystery has been at the heart of the UFO scene since in early July 47. The military sensationally announced in a press release it had found the remains of a crashed flying saucer in the desert near the New Mexico town of Roswell. A photograph was released showing Major Jesse Marcel holding foil debris from the crash site. So this is it right here. This is a copy, of course.
Dude, I want one. I want that newspaper, man. I'd put that shit on my wall.
So the original paper, RAAF captures flying saucer. So, and then this is the following day. That's July 8th. This is July 9th. General Ramey says, you know, saucer.
Chelsea, dear, you really don't want to be in hell. It's not a nice place. Just saying. Personal experience. I guess you'll find out when you go there, I guess. Yay for fiance! He literally changed his number to talk to me. God, don't. I just, ugh. That's creepy, man.
Basically, the excitement not justified. And of course, the headline, General Ramey empties Roswell saucer, and just tells us it's a weather balloon. Not buying that for a minute. But the following day, it retracted statement saying it was a damaged U.S. force air balloon. It had led to speculation ever since of a growing major cover-up, with the initial information accidentally released. Witnesses later came forward to say there had been alien bodies within the crashed craft, which, along with the records, were then taken to the mysterious top-secret Area 51 military base in Nevada. Let's stop right there. How do we know that?
So that's actually in the documents now. It's now truth that they found bodies at frickin' Roswell. No one can call in.
We know from Bob Lazar, I got to talk to him. It wasn't a formal interview, but this is back circa 1994, 95, somewhere in there. We went out to the little alien. There was a little UFO gathering there, and Lazar shows up, and he's sitting at the counter at the little alien, and I went up to him and just struck up a conversation, and he basically stuck to his story that we've heard for decades now, that he was employed at S4, which is inside of Area 51, and he was working on the back engineering of the propulsion system from this crashed craft. So Lazar has stood by his story. I believe it. I've always believed it. So decades later, I find myself speaking at a Hear the Watchman conference in Las Vegas, and there's a special excursion going on to shuttle a bunch of people from the conference out to the little Ailey Inn in Rachel, Nevada, the same place where I had talked to Bob Lazar decades ago. So I'm there, and I'm lecturing in the little alien. It was not lost on me, folks. So from, 19, what was it, 19...
L.A. Marzulli's been everywhere, Twinkle, man.
1994, 1995. I'm 44, 45 years old. Now it's like 20 years later, even longer than that. And there I am lecturing about all this stuff. It kind of blew me away. Okay, let's continue. Witnesses later came forward to say that there have been alien bodies within the crashed craft. Again, circling back to Walter G. Hunt, it's in our film, and you need to do your homework. It has gone on to become the biggest UFO conspiracy theory on record. Christopher Mellon has released a partially redacted communication about the Kingman UFO. That's, once again, that's, give me a second here, Kingman, Arizona. Right, Kingman, Arizona. UFO says he had with the official who said the public would be slack-jawed to know the entire truth. They're holding it back. So when David Grush states on the record in a congressional hearing to Nancy Mace, the representative from South Carolina.
I've actually heard this congressional meeting with David Grush and them talking about the aliens and stuff, and I think it's like 8 or 9 parts, very long. So, pack yourselves up for a whole day of watching this conference. But anyway, it's fascinating this stuff is being talked about in Congress. Love you too. Do they have different versions of witchcraft? Yeah, there's different versions of it. Totally.
Congress, that we have crashed craft. Not only that, we have recovered alien, non-human biologics. That's how he couched it. Non-human biologics. What are we to think? So,
yeah, he said non-human biologics. I guess they don't like being called aliens. But it's like, what do you call them then? What do they want to be called?
Bottom line, folks, something is going on. It is a hidden history. So this is from some of this back and forth between Christopher Mellon. Right now, we haven't gone that far back. We're dealing with the recovered UAP that landed in Kingman, Arizona in the 50s. We're vacuuming up info as redacted gets read in. We now know the management structure and security control system and ownership of the C/over-R. We also know who recovers, landed, or crashed UAPs under what authorities. We also know what a still highly classified memo by a secretary of the U.S. Air Force in the 1950s is still in effect to maintain the cover on UAPs. So
should aliens get baptized? Why not?
Goes on from there. This is super interesting. So let's continue. Right. The new information appears to
they're talking about witches right now because there's a clash between witches and Christians get preachy, and witches will stick up for their faith. So that's what's happening. It's okay. It's just I was part of the great debate, okay? I've seen witches and Christians and atheists and Muslims and Jews and just Pastafarians even. I've talked to them all, okay? And Christians just want you to come to heaven. To the witches, and to the witches, they just want you to know that they're spiritual people and they wish you no harm. Have I figured out that argument between you two? All right.
confirm long-standing claims from Kingman, Arizona, that multiple witnesses saw at least one UFO fall from the sky on May 21st, just outside the small Mojave Desert City. The local Mojave Museum of History and Arts includes an exhibit on the crash. Local historian Harry Drew made a documentary on the mystery several years ago. He said, but some witnesses described seeing up to 8 UFOs in the night sky, apparently involved in some sort of a battle, with at least 3 of them shot down. The UFOs were described as metallic, 30 feet wide and 3.5 feet high, with oval-shaped with portholes. To add to the confusion, the crash was close to the time of a nearby Nevada nuclear test site, codename Operation Upshot Knothole, declassed military documents show. An atomic bomb was detonated 2 days ahead of the incident. Let me stop there. Shameless plug. In this book, Rungs of Disclosure, which will be out in October, remember, it's $5 off, lamarzulli.com. Why am I bringing this up? Because I talk about this. I talk and weigh in why.
I wonder if I could email L.A. Marzulli and be like, hey, this is Jason Egroff's wife, a.k.a. Revelation News. We would like to have your book to discuss it on our channel when he comes out of his treatment he's in. I wonder, Jason said we probably could get this guy on our channel because they are good friends. What do you think? Would you like to ask questions to this man here? Oh yeah, they all have a book to sell. Why not? They have these ideas and these thoughts and shit. Why not make a book out of it? Everyone needs money.
These craft are obsessed with nuclear sites and nuclear capabilities. Rung of Disclosure. Rungs of Disclosure. LAMarzulli.com. You can get the pre-sale, and if you do it now, you'll get an autographed copy plus $5 off. An atomic bomb was detonated 2 days ahead of the incident, according to the report. Mr. Drew said during the night in question, one craft hit a mountain and exploded. Another was found intact in the desert, and a third crash landed near a small reservoir. He believes experimental radar brought the crafts down, while others believe the UFO was alien in origin. The U.S. military response project was top secret, with scientists said to have arrived on a blacked out bus so they wouldn't know where they are. Let's continue. Mr. Mellon also wrote about the new documents on his website. He wrote, out of respect for the author's confidentiality, I've been sitting on this message for a number of years.
Dude, we could get him on our channel and we could plug his book.
Portions of a document to protect the identity of the author. However, I recently obtained the author's written permission to release it. It has also now been approved for public release by the Defense Office of Pre-Publication and Security Review. My purpose in releasing this document in the wake of the government's blanket denials regarding the possession of off-world technology is simply to help others understand why I and some others consider these allegations worthy of investigation.
Off-world technology. That doesn't sound like roadkill. This technology they're seeing is not from this planet. Or maybe dimension. Who knows? Who knows?
And he continues from there. You know, folks, the bottom line is UFOs are real, versioning, not going away. Christopher Mellon definitely is a whistleblower. And let me just close by saying this, once again from the article. Mr. Mellon said of the messages, as you can see, this senior government official claimed they were being granted access to an alleged U.S. alien technology recovery and exploitation program. I won't comment on the organization they work for, but I can confirm the individual had plausible access and was high-ranking. This individual claimed to be gaining deep insights into the program and even provided the name of the alleged Air Force gatekeeper. And it goes on from there. Look, the bottom line is this, that the truth is being withheld from the American people. UFOs are real, versioning, not going away. That's for certain. And this is why we made, and I realize another shameless plug by L.A. Marzulli, but you guys need to do your homework. This is why we have 10 films in our UFO series. We are the only Christian ministry out there to have 10 films. Everything from Close Encounters of the First, Second, Third, and...
That is not true, LA. We are believers in Jesus Christ here, and we talk about UFOs all the time. Probably don't know that, though.
The fourth kind, the abduction phenomena, crop circles, cattle mutilations. It's all there. Roswell 1 and 2, and finally, what is the truth? What are we really looking at? In my opinion, this is the coming great deception. This is the strong delusion that the Lord warns us about. Remember, folks, do not be deceived. These are not friendly space brothers from Zeta Reticular or Epsilon Eridani, as my elder brother Gary Stearman likes to call them. These entities have a very nefarious agenda. Those in the New Age and UFO communities don't like to hear that.
How do you know they're nefarious? What did they do? What? You didn't show any proof that they're nefarious, bro. Why are they nefarious? Is it because they're different? Like, I don't want to judge our space brethren as evil because they're different and we don't understand it yet. That's not cool, man. Yeah, they are attacking the nukes, the nuke facilities, and shutting nuclear weapons down. Why do you think they're doing that? They certainly aren't doing it because they're nefarious. They're doing it most likely because of quantum physics and quantum entanglement, and the fact that if you're affecting the atoms in this place through quantum entanglement, you're affecting the atoms in another place, because an atom can be at two places at once. What's up, bro?
This week I'll be featuring a very special back and forth with my good friend Mando Gonzalez from Prophecy Watchers. We will be talking about the Elohim. Don't forget, folks, lamarzulli.com. lamarzulli.com, you can order the book. This is a mock-up of it. It's not the actual book, but it's what it's going to look like. It's what it's going to look like. And thank you, Charisma, for sending me this mock-up so we have something to show on camera. So here it is, Rungs of Disclosure. $5 off plus autograph. Folks, you need to do your homework. This might be the most important book I've ever penned because it talks about the coming great deception. It talks about what these beings really are. That, combined with our 10-part UFO series, you'll have all the information you'll ever need. You will not be deceived. Thanks for watching, folks. Remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates, more shows. UFOs are real, burgeoning, and not going away. Thanks for watching.
What if the UFOs are angels? I'm sorry, LA. I'm going to have to discount what you have to say there about them being nefarious. I just am, because I haven't seen any proof of them being nefarious. I don't consider shutting down nuclear weapons nefarious. I look at it as a good thing.
This has got to be the craziest news I've heard in a long, long time. This video is going to be in 3 parts. One, the first part's going to blow you.
Okay, so this one is Casper Site. Great YouTuber. Love him. Handsome. Nice voice. He's married, though, to the single ladies. So, Ansia, don't be sending this dude your nudes, okay? Not only is the Pope having conferences about UFOs, but they're giving UFO handbooks to police officers now. The cops getting a handbook from the aliens? That's hilarious. I know, right? What about his wife? Yeah, Antia, you can give your nudes to his wife. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. What if the aliens are quantum nefarious? What do you mean by that, Aries?
Your mind. 2, the second part is going to be like the recent UFO sightings. And then 3, something that, because of this first part, I went down the rabbit hole and I saw something. I was like, what? Okay, I've got to tell you about this. The police in the United States of America, baby, come on, have been given out UFO handbooks, guidebooks. Police across US give a new
what's in them?
UFO handbook as they warn craft pose significant safety risk. But you
what? They're warning the police the UFOs have safety risks. The government. What? How do you fucking handle a situation like that? Obviously, they're smarter than us. They're more technologically better than us. What the what?
You can't make this up, right? I thought when I heard about this, when I saw the TikTok video, okay, and I was like, no way. So I googled it, and mate, there's so many articles about it. I've got a couple here, right? I've got Microsoft Start, they've covered it. Metro, they've covered it.
Microsoft covered it. Hot damn. This shit is getting freaky as shit now.
Covered it. Mail Online, right? The Daily Mail, they're covering it. I've just picked those 3 that I'm just gonna show you. This is absolutely incredible. I asked ChatGPT something, right? I said, what is the most recent UFO story that people are talking about? The US government recently added over 350 new UFO sightings to its records. Of these, more than half were identified as balloons, drones, or
later, Granny,
other ordinary objects. But 171 of them remain unexplained, demonstrating unusual flight and characteristics or performance capabilities. This is that again. Demonstrating unusual flight characteristics or performance capabilities. And I'm going to show you some videos in a second about what they mean. I think you know what they mean, but I'm going to show you anyway, right?
I do know what you mean. Like the Las Vegas UFO event where they have it on the police cam of seeing like this green meteor come down, and then they like have like shadows of these like huge freaking alien beings and shit like that.
Because we like watching UFO videos. So let's go back to this here. Imagine going to work as a 5-0 police officer, man, right? And you put your boots on, right? You got your fucking taser and your gun, and they say, okay, here's your UFO handbook as well.
Find your wow at Visit.
Nah, man, that's so shocking, man. Gave a Chicago cop and a Detroit cop family not a single handbook. They're going to complain. Yeah. Yeah, that probably are Kimba. Chelsea, are you okay? Are you going through some kind of psychosis moment? You're blurring out all this weird shit on my freaking chat, man. Are you okay? You don't have to.
NJ.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
Police across the US US have published the first guide on unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAP, the new name for UFOs. I don't know why they changed that. Which details such encounters and how these incidents should be reported. The report, which is 11 pages long, warns officers of the significant safety risk to law enforcement air support units. The unidentified flying objects pose and urge them to be vigilant when traveling in helicopters. The document has been created by police executive as it's in the interest of law enforcement to be aware of trends and reporting on UAP due to the unknown threat they may pose. I'm guessing that you've seen many UFO videos. If you follow this channel, if you subscribe to this channel, you'll see loads of them, okay? Has there ever been a UFO video that you've seen or you've seen on this channel that seems to pose a threat on the human race?
No, I haven't seen one UFO video where it looked like it was like harming the human race. Not one. I see them shutting down the nukes, which I think is a good thing. Drake is the final straw. Oh, okay, I don't know. The singer Drake? I don't really know much about him.
As in, I know, it's shooting people, it's abducting people, it's, you know, doing something bad towards this planet or us as people, right? I've not seen any. And in fact, some of the stories I've heard on the internet about people interacting with ET, some of them are actually quite nice. Now, obviously, some people are traumatized by them saying that they've been abducted and things like that. However,
Love
they're
you too,
back.
Chelsea.
They're not scarred. They're not like they're just telling. They're telling the story. Now, I'm not trying to defend if there are any ET, if there are any aliens. I'm not trying to defend them saying, oh, they're lovely, because a lot of people think that aliens are demons, right?
Yes.
I personally don't think so. And I know.
I think it's possible it could be both angels and demons, but I also don't want to go and judge a life form and say they're evil because they're different. What about abductions and implants? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to get a lot of comments saying, Ben, read the Bible, it'll say it in the Bible. But I don't personally think so. What's this?
Yeah, I'd go on one of their ships. Why not? It's an experience not many people have.
This is the reference guide, is it? Is this reference guide?
Oh my god, that's it?
JP in the news. Law enforcement. Spy balloons, drones and advanced UAP pose a clear and present danger. Underwater UFOs display capability that jeopardizes US maritime security, ex-Navy officer says. Last month, Indian aerospace engineer S. Somanath said that there are definitely aliens out there in the universe. And that, mate, I'm telling you, this links on to the end of the video, so just bear with me. Right, listen to this. This is crazy. An officer in Blairsville, Georgia, claims to have seen green lights in the sky when patrolling in November 2023. And this is what he says, right? I'm a police officer and deputy sheriff. While on duty after dark near the top of the windshield frame of view, I witnessed movement in the sky.
Yeah, there's the green frickin' light in the sky that came down, and they said it was like this UFO crash. Chelsea's having a good ass time, man. And I agree with you, Kimba. If they had nefarious intent, no one born after the 50s never would have existed. I say they are so far beyond the human race as far as intelligence and technology, they have ended us a long time ago. I agree. I totally agree with that. Like, dude, there's like medieval paintings where you see spaceships in the sky. You look at like the Snake Pyramid in Machu Picchu, and you see these. It looks like an astronaut in a ship. Like, I don't think ancient humans were lying about this shit. I don't think modern humans is lying about this shit. Obviously, they've been watching us and been around us for forever, I think.
Bound direction of view. The officer said in their report. Upon concentrating my focus, viewing through the low light, I was able to make out a triangle craft with 3 dim green lights per side, just bright enough to assess size, shape, and movement. He then lost sight of the craft as it went behind the trees, and because he was inside his vehicle, he couldn't hear anything. That sounds like the TR-3B.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just thinking to myself, this guidebook has come off of the back of police talking about things like that.
Yep.
But if the TR-3B is a man-made US government craft, wouldn't they just shrug it off? I am privy to what helicopters and airplanes look like in the sky, frequently working alongside medical flight crews in the area and where nearby airports are, making me somewhat familiar with common areas of the sky, which low air travel is common. This was unlike anything I've ever witnessed, he continued. The officer then responded to a call from a resident who had heard something running outside of his home.
When I play Asphalt Legends Unite, I get that
I really want
that adrenaline.
Let's look at Asphalt. Oh no, God no! Fuck that shit! No. That motherfucker's a wraith. Exactly, Kimba. We have a ridiculous opinion that anything we can't explain away must be evil. It's just our huge self-obsession that keeps minds closed. Exactly. I don't want to think like that. But hell no, I don't want to be around that fucker. Jesus.
Which did not sound like an animal. In the same direction the unidentified objects was traveling in. The new UAP guide will be very handy for law enforcement officers. Author of Captured by Aliens, A History and Analysis of American Abduction Claims, Nigel Watson told the Mail online. What? That just reminds me of the bloody Las Vegas family who saw these aliens in their backyard.
Exactly.
I understand if the handbook is there to help you document what you're seeing. You know, what it looked like, what it sounded like, where it was going, how high it was, how low.
So the government wants the police to keep track of the sightings now. So essentially they know that there's going to be more sightings of these things as time goes by. Do I think Bigfoot are aliens? I think there's a possibility to it. Yeah. Why is this so hard to believe? To me, I don't see how this is so hard to believe. Like, if we're capable of doing stuff kind of like that, so can other beings, man. Ah, no. You're gonna treat that thing like the box, aren't you, Sabella? She's gonna be Avada Kedavra, and he's just gone. Boom.
Was it showing any threat or anything like that? And they can document that, write it all down. But they've got a handbook to do that, right? Surely if you saw something crazy in the sky, you're just going to note it down anyway. As a police officer, you would note it down, and you've got your chest cam and things like that, you know? Is this not actually something to help the police, but is it more of a message to the world, right? Is it just another move on the chess piece towards Project Bluebeam? Without knowing what's in that guide, I can't really follow up on that, because what is it? Is it pictures to say, if you see this, do X, Y, and Z? If you see that, don't worry about it. It's one of ours. If you see, like, what's in this guide? We need to know what's in this guide. In that handbook.
Any police officers in my stream that has this guide, please let me know. I would like to view it. Can civilians view this guidebook? I also would like to know that. Bizarre, man.
Look, it's 11 pages. Is it going to have like that picture in it and saying, if you see anything like this, mate, it's not one of ours, and run, or let us know? I would love to see this handbook, mate. I would love to see this handbook. If you're a 5-0, right, if you're the Popo and you've got access to this handbook.
See, I just fucking asked that shit. I just said the same fucking shit, bro. I want to know, what is in this handbook, officers? Next time someone calls the police on us, because it's probably going to happen, I should ask the officers about it. Did you get the UFO handbook? They're cool dudes. Yeah, taxpayers should have access to this book. What if we see shit? Shouldn't we have a handbook to know what the fuck to do if we see a fucking UFO? I think we should.
Book. Email it to me.
What's a taxpayer? A slave, Chelsea. A slave. That's what a taxpayer is. A motherfucking slave.
Hey, and I make a video on it. It'd be epic. See, the thing is, every single day, more and more information, more and more documentation, more and more audio. I'm going to show you some audio now, right? Or make you listen to some audio. This is crazy. But what I'm saying is more and more evidence is coming forward to show you that there's potential alien UFO, alien technology, right? Look at this. Listen to this, mate. This is, I saw this on Twitter, right? Go follow me on Twitter, Casper Site. Yeah, look, listen to this.
Houston on 2, got a question about Starliner.
Houston's with you, Butch. Go ahead.
There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me key mic and let you hear it. I don't know what's making it, but I don't know if it's something that maybe is connected between here and there, making that happen. But anyway,
they're hearing aliens, dude. Bro.
Can you do that?
We can configure that, Butch. Give us a minute and I'll call you back when it's ready.
Okay.
Station Houston on 2, we're configured for audio via hardline and CST, if you want to give us a call.
Listen to this.
I'm in Starliner, and how do you read?
5x5, how many?
Okay, I'm gonna keep the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy.
Wait.
Hear that?
At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything. All right, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a...
Yeah, what the hell is that? Boom, bloom, bloom, bloom. Dude, Jay's Max said, I served in the Australian military and we were tasked to retrieve 2 downed UAP in 2007. Bro, did you see the bodies? How they look?
Sonar ping.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time, and I'll let y'all scratch your heads and see if you can figure out what's going on. Here we go.
Listen.
It's almost like a heartbeat. Three bodies were recovered. Bro.
All right, over to you. Tell us if you figure it out.
Yep, good recording. Thanks, Butch. We will pass it on to the team and let you know what we find. And Butch, just to make sure I'm on the same page, this is emanating from the speaker in Starliner. You don't notice anything else, any other noises, any other weird configs in there?
Very nice, nothing else. Everything else is normal.
Okay, thank you.
I applied to...
What the fuck? It sounded like a heartbeat. Like, okay, so if you ever heard a baby monitor or, you know, a heart monitor from the hospital, it sounds a lot like that. What if they're showing they have a heart, they think the best thing to show, to give to people that they're good aliens or not malicious, is showing their own heartbeat. Crazy.
over 200 tech jobs and got rejected from every single one of them. And then...
Right, it could be nothing, but it could be something. But I sort of understand when people are seeing things like this in Brazil.
Brand new UFO sighting.
Look at this state.
Check out what these witnesses caught on video in Ibiza on July 28th, 2024. They seem to see the UFO and are quickly able to start recording before it vanishes at a very high rate of speed. The object looks to have a slightly translucent glow surrounding it. Was this some sort of interdimensional light being or some sort of plasma energy craft? Watch the video and let me know what you think.
Look at the state of this. Boom. Let's see that again.
Being or some sort of plasma energy craft? Watch the video and let me know what you think.
There's two lights. What the fuck? No, and it's gone!
That's slow-mo. If anybody says to me, oh, Ben, yeah, that's man-made, it's a pilot in there. A pilot in that, mate? What? Like, their eyeballs would be in the back of their heads if they went at that speed. They would just be mush. And then you got this, mate, in Las Vegas. Now, I have not got the foggiest idea what this is. This looks so, like, I've seen a few videos of it now. It looks like something from Star Trek. It looks so out there. It's like, what the hell? Who the hell has put this? It doesn't look like an alien UFO. It doesn't look. It looks like somebody's made this and flying it around Las Vegas. I've got to be honest with you. But what do you think of this? And I think,
what the fuck?
Isn't there another video out there where it just?
It's an airplane.
It U-turns up into the sky.
I think.
And rockets up in an instant.
It kind of does look like the Enterprise, though. I'll be honest. It didn't move. Whoa. So weird.
That's Star Trek, the USS Enterprise.
That is, dude. I just said that.
That's gotta be somebody's made that, right?
Maybe.
Nobody. Look at the size of it. Listen to
I
it.
mean, you can hear it too. What the fuck is that? Is that like... I mean, it's in Vegas, so that's near Area 51. So, like... It could be AI. But, like... I'm not at my happiness. Are you kidding me? Stop that shit. I'm just being happy.
Is that the sound of it? No, it's not. In Las Vegas, the thing is, mate, Las Vegas, they're gonna do some crazy stuff over there, aren't they? For publicity and all that sort of stuff, you know?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's the world of entertainment in Las Vegas. It wouldn't surprise me if some millionaire made that and just for a laugh, right? You got this one as well in the UK. What's going on here, mate, with the moon? What is that?
What?
Look, there's the end, there's the top.
That's weird.
What is that?
Can you film it too?
I can't, it doesn't get any detail.
That's weird.
I think it's the night of the blood moon.
It's moving though.
It is going from left to right.
What is that streak right there?
That's
what she said.
It's exceptionally weird. Someone else. It's got to be some balloons.
Yeah, but it's like so
Any ideas? What about this one? UFO. Avistasto in Genova. Watch
Geneva.
this, mate.
Genova.
Watch this.
Whatever.
Give it a chance, because it's right near the end. It's not a plane. Well, that's a plane. But wait, that as well. Watch. From here, boom, across. Here we go. Oh, ready?
That's a plane.
Ready? Bang!
Oh, I
What was
saw
that?
it.
Bang!
Yeah, goes right by
It's
it
not
real
a bird,
quick.
mate. I'm telling you, it's not. Don't put on the comments as a bird.
I was about to say it was a bird.
I'll try and pause it. That ain't a bird.
I
That
mean,
ain't a bird,
it could
mate.
be a bird.
That is not a.
No, I mean, it's moving so fast, though. It's like leaving a streak, so you can't really know what it is.
A bird. A supersonic. Look at this one in Poland. 80% speed.
Bro. The hell
This
was
is why
that?
the police have been given handbooks, mate. Well, actually, for what? It goes back to my
That's
original.
zoomed in 50% speed. Like, that's so fast. What is that? Not a mugshot. No, it's when she played when she put on the Dee Dee wig and was pretending she was like a secretary or something.
Question: what for? Yeah, you got a handbook, you got a guidebook, but what? Right, you've seen that. What? You've. Let's just say you've seen that. You're a police officer in the United States of America, baby. Come on, right? You go. Okay, I've just seen that. F. That's what it is. Okay. How's that going to protect us against national threat? Like, I don't get it. I don't get what the
bro.
handbook's about. Look at this one in Miami, Florida, mate. Place that I'm going to go to one day.
Extraños sucesos en los cielos de la región meridional de los Estados Unidos cuando objetos voladores no identificados.
This reminds me of the silver morphing UFO thing with spikes on it in that, right? But it's a lot of people saying it's a balloon. It ain't a bloody balloon. It's not a balloon, mate. And someone said it's a tent.
That's not a
It's
tent.
not a tent either. Look. This reminds me of that.
Ver a simple vista mientras realizan movimientos que no concuerdan con la tecnología actual conocida.
Hi, Deanne. How are you, sweetheart?
Fue el caso de un objeto estacionario recientemente
Is this real?
que se mantenía por debajo de una
Is this
nubosidad
real?
variable en la ciudad de Miami, en el sureste del estado de Florida, la tarde del sábado 20 de julio del año 2024.
Yo, can somebody explain to me what the hell is that?
Look at the size of it, right? Okay, here's your perspective. That's a building, right? Just to help you out there. Look at the state of this. Look at the state of this, how big this thing is. That ain't a tent.
No,
And it's
that
not
isn't a
balloon.
tent.
That thing is not moving.
It doesn't look like balloons either.
Is it a blimp? I don't think it's a blimp. It's too high to be a blimp, isn't it? Blimps are going to be around about this level.
Flying saucer.
I miss Jason too. He misses all of us as well. He's like, I want to get out. I want to get out. I want to get out. He's getting like me, pissy, being locked up. I hate being in the mental ward. I hate it.
De acuerdo con las imágenes, el objeto aparenta tener una formación tipo rombo o deltoide, mientras se mantiene suspendido en los cielos de una localidad de la ciudad turística de Miami. En una segunda captura,
Dude, that
el
is a
objeto fue visto
UAP,
surcando
dude.
los
That's a
cielos lentamente,
saucer.
mientras algunos testigos mencionan de la presencia de una avioneta merodeando cerca del acontecimiento. ¿Qué te parece? Somos UFO 5537. Te contamos sobre sucesos ufólogos a nivel universal y en habla hispana. Síguenos para más contenido. Gracias por tu atención.
No problem, mate. No problem. This one here, mate. This next one, it just changes shape. Talking about changing shape, mate. Look at this one. Now, I don't know, again, mate, if these are real, if these are fake, but I'm telling you, this is looks pretty darn legit. Watch this thing go from a sphere to a bloody whatever, right? Look at this.
Hedge fund CEO Dave McCormick sold out Pennsylvania, investing in Chinese fentanyl, sent jobs to China, laying off Pennsylvania workers. He'd eliminate
Just had a
thousands of clean
sneezy.
energy jobs in Pennsylvania.
When is Jason supposed to return? We'll find out, man.
The pineal gland has tiny little cilia, hair-like extensions all around.
Ew, it's a brain worm!
Watch. Did you see that?
Ah, dude, it's flipping.
What?
There's like a little light, like right on top. And it's blinking. Like, I think these things are like drones or something. No, I haven't seen Vaughn's UFO.
Is that even real? How did it lose track of it?
Went faster than it. It's gone.
Right, here's the last one in the UK, mate. Now, someone said in comments, it's a balloon, mate. Come on now, this ain't a balloon. Look at this.
What is that?
I don't know.
That ain't no fucking balloon. It does look like a flare, though.
I know what you're thinking. It's a flare. It ain't a flare. CGI? I don't think it's CGI.
No, Von's an old school YouTuber and a crazy old man. He thought my son turned into a black cat. Into watermelon, to be exact.
A balloon. It's not a balloon.
What the fuck?
What? Someone says ball lightning? Yes, that balloon with the laughter. Like, that cements the fact that it's a balloon. It's not a balloon. Yeah, he says, bright balloon. Then I stumbled across this, right? This is where my mind was like, oh my god. Former NASA employee shares what she saw. This stuff here, mate, this is on the edge. Now listen to this.
I had a secret clearance. I was able to go into restricted areas, which this was. And I walked into a photo lab, which was the NASA lab across the hallway. At the time, I was talking to one of the techs in there, and he drew my attention to a photograph, a NASA photograph. And this was an aerial photograph of the Earth, I'm assuming the Earth, because it had pine trees on it. And the shadows of the craft, or whatever it was, were in the same angle as the trees. And by its very nature, UFO, and I wanted to clarify that to a gentleman that was talking to me, means unidentified. So I did not know what this was. But I realized at this point that it's very secret, that it was kept secret, because I asked him, what are you going to do with this piece of information? And he said, we always airbrush these out before we sell them to the public.
Listen to that again, mate, because I'm going to show you.
Airbrush these things out before we give them to the public. You bastards. Yeah, he married his wife when she was like 17 and he was like 50 or something like that. He likes them young. He likes them young. Boy, this dude is really trying hard. Like, stop. Thank you, Capone. 32 people showed up at a flat earth conference. People lost a lot of money.
Show you something in a minute. Listen to that again.
And he said, we always airbrush these out. We always airbrush these out. And he said, we always airbrush these. He said, we always airbrush these out before we sell them to the public. After that, I decided I would ask questions to other people. A guard told me that he was asked to burn some photographs and not to look at them. And there was a guard, another guard guarding him, who was in green fatigues, watching him burn the photographs. And he said he was too tempted. He looked at one, and it was a picture of a UFO. And he was very descriptive. I can go into that later with anyone. He immediately was hit in the head, and he had a big gash in his forehead. He was knocked out, and he was terrified. So he would have to be protected. So I do want to let you know that I worked out there for a number of years, and I ran into this. So it's not something everyone knows that works out there for a long time. My boss didn't know about it. Some people that sat right next to me didn't know about it. It's very strange, because I don't know how they can do it, but they can let some people know about it and then others not. I'm willing to testify before Congress that what I'm saying is true, and thank you very much.
Upgrade thousands of games with one install.
That ain't right. Dude, like, people want to know this stuff and you hide it from us and take the evidence away. That's not right.
Oh, bloody hell, mate. Bloody hell, that's hardcore. Is that real? Is that like a real thing? And then I come across this article here, mate. Listen to this. This is on Wired. Now I'll save this link, and I'll put it in the description if you want to read the whole thing, because I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to get to this part here, which I thought was quite interesting. The UFO hacker tells what he found. Right? The search for proof of existence of UFOs landed Gary McKinnon in a world of trouble after allegedly hacking into NASA websites, right? Where he says he found images of what looked like extraterrestrial spaceships. The 40-year-old Brighton faces extradition to the United States from his North London home if convicted, right? Listen to this. The search for proof of the existence of UFOs landed Gary McKinnon in a world of trouble after allegedly hacking into NASA's websites, where he says he found images of what looked like extraterrestrial spaceships. This is the interview that the Wired did with McKinnon, right? Listen to this. This is crazy. So Wired News asked this question. What was your motive or inspiration for carrying out your computer hacking? Was it the War Games movie? And Gary says, this is a bit of a red herring. I've seen it, but I wasn't inspired by it. My main...
You know, I know a Gary that knows about a red button, but I doubt he knows what a red heron is. But he actually, no, he didn't know about the red button. Sorry, memory, boop. He doesn't know about a red heron or a red button. Poor fucking guy.
Inspiration was the Hacker's Handbook by Hugo
He's a big
Cornwell.
shiny red button, folks.
The first edition that I read was too full of information. It had to be banned, and it was reissued without the sensitive stuff in it. Wired News says, without this book, would you have been able to do it? McNillan says, I would have done it anyway because I used the internet to get useful information. The book was just a Kickstarter for me. Hacking for me was just a means
still
to an end.
looking for that red
This is where it
button.
gets really
Probably.
interesting. Wired News. Did you find anything in your search for evidence of UFOs? McNillan certainly did. There is a disclosure project. This is a book with 400 testimonials from everyone from air traffic officers to those responsible for launching nuclear missiles. Very credible witnesses. They talk about reverse engineering technology taken from captured and destroyed alien craft. Wired News. Like the Roswell incident, McNillan. I assume that was the first, and I assume that there have been others. These relied upon people have given solid evidence. McNillan. A NASA photographic expert said that there was a Building 8 at Johnson Center where they regularly airbrushed out images of UFOs from high-resolution satellite imaging. I logged onto NASA and was able to access this department. They had huge high-resolution images stored in their pictures files. They had filtered and unfiltered, or processed and unprocessed files. He there is backing up what that woman said that I've just shown you.
Yeah.
I'm going to link that in the description. You can go and check it out yourself, but it's cool.
Dude, this is so messed up how our government keeps doing this shit to us. We pay your asses with our tax money. Why can't we have the same information you motherfuckers have? Why?
Anyway, mate, the US police getting UFO handbooks, guidebooks, maximum footage.
I want one.
Weird stuff going on about NASA, alright? Mate, if you want to keep up with the news with the UFOs, the aliens...
And this goes with what I just showed the video before this of the Pope. The Pope is talking about UFOs. I guess now cops are talking about UFOs. Congress is talking about UFOs. We really need to do something about this shit. Like, the people need to know what to do if they see a UFO. Are they good? Are they bad? What do you know? What do we don't know about them? Well, good. The government needs the advantage to keep the knowledge, but the thing is, if something happens, like an invasion, they sure should have given us the information so we can protect ourselves. I don't know if the Pope is a reptilian. Do you think he's a reptilian? But anyway, guys, I'm taking off for the night. I'm chilling, relaxing. I feel kind of tired also. I've been getting a lot of sleep lately. So I'm checking out. I'll see you when I see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Ta-ta. It's a boy.